Hey everyone, this is Gary for My Sacred Honor, and happy Father's Day, and hope every father and dad out there is enjoying their day off, and hopefully you're getting a day off and maybe breakfast and lunch and dinner and all that kind of thing and enjoying yourself. And I hope you're a great father because the impact that you have on your children is immense. I want to talk about freedom today. With all the little wars that are going on throughout YouTube and the crap, I have chose to kind of steer clear, and I've kind of pissed a couple people off, and I'm sorry about that, but so be it. It's kind of like getting involved with husband and wife. You're better just to stand back and let them have at each other, because chances are, if they split up, you'll retain your friendship with one or both. Or if they get back together, you'll retain your friendship or both. If you take sides and they get back together, you're out. And it's the same thing in this whole YouTube world. I don't have the information that one individual has over another. And so I don't block people when they say, block this person, blah, blah, blah. I make my decision based on content. Content only. So that being said, I do want to talk about freedom. Because we get all pissy about the little things in life. We you said this or they said this, and it's kind of sad with this whole Iranian thing going on. These people don't even have an iota of what we have, and they're dying for it. They are marching in the tens of thousands for just a glimpse of what we exercise daily, or actually of what we piss away daily. And it's kind of sad because I remember back in Tiananmen Square where that young man, which I heard was executed for it, stood in front of the tank. And the tank tried to get around him and he stood back in front of it. And they built a mock Statue of Liberty. And they were reading George Washington and Jefferson and our forefathers. And George H.W. Bush, turned his back, and so did the Congress. And that's where I stopped being a them or they. I'm not anybody's boy. And then that same president, after those people were killed and sent to their little camps to re-educate them, he made them most favored nation. This is the kind of leadership that we have in this country. They are taking us towards what Iranians are trying to get away from, of what free-thinking Chinese are trying to get away from. This president and our Congress are taking us straight down there. And we're bitching and complaining about what somebody on YouTube said. I'll be honest with you, and this is straight from the heart. I wouldn't line up with half of the shit that I see, because it isn't fake to me. It's real. I don't want anarchy. I want to take back my country through the lawful way. I want to keep my rights, and that includes the Second Amendment. But do I want anarchy? No, I don't. That's the last resort, because somebody gets hurt. We have something, that what is remarkable that the country cannot believe is that the fact that you have two polarizing types of presidents, a George Bush and a Barack Obama, exchanging power from one man to the next peacefully. I want that. I want to keep that. And when that man that, like Barack Obama, who I disagree vehemently with, I want to protest him. I want to be able to call my congressperson up. I want to fight him on ideas. That's what I want. Now, that may not ever happen, and I'm quite prepared for that. And that would be a very sad day. I'm quite prepared to move to a state and start all over. I'm good with that too, because I don't see the inertia of America moving towards freedom. I see it moving towards a socialized mindset, and I want nothing to do with that. And I think there's enough of Americans out there to say, whoa, I don't want to live like that, and to move freely as citizens of America, which we can, into a place that we can call New America if we need to be. But that's last resort. That's last resort. We don't want to be fighting with one another. I mean, you got this is what happened to me. You know, it wasn't a troll that pissed me off. It was another guy on a channel who I actually liked his videos. And I said something that pissed him off, and I mean, he went off on me. Because he's not mature. He's a big baby. Like, so what? And I was stunned for a moment, and then I changed my outlook, which has to be done, because when you just make a decision on a rash, it never turns out right. So what I did is I had to think about what I was doing, what my channel is about. What my channel is about is I want peace, number one. I want freedom, number two. And I want government out of my life. Meaning, I don't want them to legislate who I am, what I am, how my movements are, what. I don't want that. And so that's what my channel's about. And about educating people on things that come up. And to be able to say what's on my mind. If you piss me off, I just lost somebody who I liked, who's having a war with somebody else, who I liked. Now, I don't have all the inside information. And again, it goes back to the two spouses or two friends fighting. I'm staying out of it. I'm not going to step into it. That's all your fight. And this person left. And it's like, wow, man, what a bummer. Because I really liked you. Now, personally, I'm not joining a militia. I'm not doing this or that. I am trying to be peaceful about this, to educate people. You know, we haven't lost our right to vote, our right to call. Most people, and I hate to say this, but it's probably most people on YouTube too, do not call their congressman, do not call their senator, do not call the White House, do not call their state legislator, do not call their governors. Most people, because if they did, those people would bend over to the will of the people. Because one thing that they do fear more than anything else, job loss. You take a look hard at what is going on in Iran. These people are getting their asses kicked and dying for a glimpse of what you piss away every day. Every day you can call your congressman, senator, state representative, governor for free. And they will hear you, because if your brothers and sisters are doing it, they will bend a knee, because it is you that is in charge. And until the people of this country get it through their head that there is a value in voting, there's a value in free speech, there's a value in expressing your opinions, your wills, to the people that we have entrusted with the power of leadership, then nothing will happen. You can do all your militias, you can do everything, all those things, oath, which I have no problem with. I mean, those are all constitutional things. I care less about flags, honestly. And that's another thing, you know, real quick. I never served in the military. Call me less of American, you got a problem. I didn't have to serve. It's a volunteer army. It's a voluntary. That means nobody made me do it. Nobody made me not do it. It was a choice. I don't have a problem with that. Both of my children, 2 older kids, have served in the U.S. Navy. Every one of my friends served in some branch. I'm not ashamed of that. Not at all. I would have gone in a heartbeat if needed. I had other plans. I don't apologize. This is America, the land of the free. Guys, take it easy. Enjoy your freedom. Bye.